This information is must go to your government in Ottawa, Canada team, Canadian Security Service, and your department RCMP. In this month, in beginning of the space, God released in this investigation to your department, Canadian Security Service, and your department RCMP. This investigation coming by me to your department, Mr. And plan is space God side to bring in your government Canada on the breaking news. If it's not happening yet, you must believe God is in process because looking God is in the process for serious breaking news bringing in your country. So this investigation coming because of me. This attack coming by space for breaking news to bring in your government on this breaking news emergency evacuation because of me. God want I send you because of my investigation to your department, Canadian Security Service Assembly. I did send you, but not once, many times. You costing me, I stay in Canada, middle of the nowhere, and using your way, which is the no documents, no paper, which is the all that I added to your department, Canadian Security Service, RCMP. You must believe this year is going to be last year of your government, Canada. And God, as I told you, God is in process to break down basically your government system in Canada by bringing your government under this evacuation emergency. So I did send you many times, don't lose in time my case in Canada. You're going worse and worse and worse and worse in your country. You are not going to be, you are not going to the side of forward to be better. You're going worse and worse and worse. And not many people know that, and worse. So this can happen one bank in your country next week or 2 weeks, national emergency evacuation. As I told you that plan of the space to bring in your department, Canadian Security Service, RCMP, under my investigation, God wants 700,000 trillion from your government before God allow your government walk away. Beside that, God want to information this video going to the YouTube to send to the Russia, China, to raising China by Russia raising investigation to your country, Canada team, freezing your government, Canada. This is a message from God to the China and Russia. If United States casting to not your country be freeze Canada team, United States Marine Navy be in the hell, God told. USA be shut down very soon by shutting down United States all the satellite electricity. If United States casting to not China, Russia, freezing your country, business and investigation to you, Justin Tutten, and your government. So I am sending to you again, Mr. Don't think everything is okay. I carry on in your country. Everything is not okay. You've been fined criminal Canadian Security Service, RCMP, for what you did behind my document, behind my immigration, behind the lawyer I have. You've been fined serious criminal. And this crime costing you, I can tell you today, your department, Canadian Security Service, RCMP, coming under your House of Commons and cry in the news. Because you must believe you are facing serious attack in your country. What is coming by space God side? I told you that two things, two sides coming. One is the from God's side coming to break down your government system, to bring in my investigation to your department, Canadian Security Service, RCMP, for what you did so far behind my life, behind my document, behind my immigration. Other side, God want in this video and information going to China, Russia to raising action against your country, Canada team, to freezing your internet. God want China, Russia hitting your satellite. All the satellite in your satellite must be freeze, God told. Before United States pay big consequences. If United States costing China, Russia to not investigation to your country, United States Joe Biden facing death consequences and end of the United States satellite, God told. is coming in the breaking news. So all this you can see that is coming on the way to your department, Canadian Secret Service. You've been marked for serious, deadly investigation, Canadian Secret Service, RCMP, by space God side because of my case in your country. Number one, I can tell you one more times again, best things, as I told you before, you pay me soon as possible. I don't losing my time in your country in the risk. Because not long ago, few days ago, I was sick. I came to the house and I become sick. So today I tell you before serious space releasing this attack to your country, and your country actually coming, your department coming under this investigation I am bringing by space, you pay me soon as possible, Canadian Security Service, RCMP, I move from your country. Because you must believe India culture and Muslim Arab in Canadian Security Service in your building be under deadly attack to your building, because God will not, I understand God's space is not going to allow these two culture walk away from your department before your department be shut down by a space attack to your country. You must believe all this information I send in you, two things, because of India culture and Arab Muslim. If it's Iranian behind that, you know that the costing to tell to your government not pay me, I move, you must freeze Iranian too. But I understand Arab Muslim and India culture in BC, Vancouver to Ottawa and Toronto costing all that. So they put your government in the 10,000 trillion damage. And I can tell you today, you are one step far for the serious attack by space to your country coming. Canadian Security Service by my investigation to these two culture. So if your government, when your government coming on the bankruptcy, on the emergency, these two culture you kicking out from your department because you don't have money, you don't have a business to carry on by these two culture. This is a subject I bring it to you today because this is going to happen in your country. You must believe next week, 2 weeks, next month, it is on the way, and you must believe this is going to take over from your country for bankruptcy your government to freeze in these two culture. So before all this, I am telling you one more times, you pay me Canadian Security Service RCMP in this month, short time, I prepare myself to move from your country before space bringing my investigation to your two department by 10,000 trillion. You must believe your government, Canada, must pay for this crime you did cause behind my future from past to now today. Because you cannot walk away, Canadian Security Service Assembly, from this year 2022. And a space plan, I can tell you, a space plan got side to freezing your government, Canada, under bankruptcy, criminal investigation, to shutting down your government. By a space one side, by forcing Russia, China to freeze in your country.